Welcome back, another week, another yap session. My name is Kat, and today's topic is a bit of a personal one, with it being the German school system and how broken it is. Yeah, today's game is ultrakill. Yeah, that was a nice start. Was continuation. Yeah, I'm starting not to talk again. Yeah. Well, that's a German student. Yeah, I'm still going to school. Shocker, not really. Maybe for new viewers. Yeah. Today's topic is the German school system, and let's say it's not really good. It's quite old and not good at all. Nice. Finding thoughts hard. Yeah. Let me just start off with saying that maybe it's similar in other countries with, as I said, there will be some things that are similar with other countries, like teachers and students. But besides that, okay, I didn't hit that. Anyways, focusing when trying to talk in this game. How did I do it once? I'm going off. Yeah. Weird start. Trying to get into the game again. Yeah, let's start off with just how fucking stupid it is that we have a split system here in Germany. Like, and it's not even... And, like, after you finish elementary school, which is either after year 4 or year 6, yeah, we can't even figure out when elementary school should stop. Like, the part of Germany where I grew up is, there's 4 years of elementary school. Meanwhile, for example, I think it's Berlin and Hamburg? Yeah, Hamburg. Who have 6 years of elementary school. Which I think they do it because they don't want to decide a child's future after only 4 years, which is understandable. Like, after year 4, you are 10, 11, or 9, depending on when you were born in the year. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. How did I fuck that up? Anyways, yeah, and after that you get into one of 4 schools, but it's only like 3 systems with one that combines everyone. My jackhammer was still on cooldown. Trying to focus on the game while talking is quite harder than I expected. Okay, he just decided to fuck off. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, you get split into one of 4 schools, which is like 3 systems and 1 school that like unites all of the systems into one. And depending on and it's like how smart you are as a kid. Like after you finish elementary school, the class teacher, damn, new record. For me, the class teacher gives like a recommendation for the parents, like, yeah, this school system could work for your kid, but also this if X, Y, and Z happens. Or like, yeah, we would recommend this, but this option would also work. Yeah, which is quite weird. Like, we are the only ones that are doing it. I still do not understand. And when I practice Gabriel, and if I come up, I am restarting the fight. Yeah, in the school system, you either get put into a Hauptschule, which is basically the baseline 6 extra years of school, so till the end of year 10. Yeah, you get the most basic diploma, which is not really worth anymore anything. Yeah. Then you have Realschule, which is basically a bit more advanced, and the thing with that is that when you finish year 9 of that, you get the diploma of the Hauptschule, of the basic school, basically. Another record, holy shit. But you still have to do an extra year to get the diploma of that school. And then you have Gymnasium, which is another 3 extra years, so till year 13 instead of till year 10, like Realschule and Hauptschule. Honestly, I have no fucking clue how to translate them into English, because there is no English version of that shit. In like, you could kind of do the basic, advanced, and high top level school, but that would be kind of wrong. Anyways, attention aside. Okay, that was fast. Yeah, it's quite weird. Yeah, but if you do 10 years of the Gymnasium, you get your diploma for the Realschule automatically, which is honestly quite nice. So you can just fuck off after year 10. You don't have to stick around for the extra 3 years. Yeah, 3 years. But what's the point of fucking off if you got to the school because of that diploma you want to do? But also, like, the how you get like graded changes a lot, because like the last 2 years is just like in the Gymnasium, it's just the last 2 years are just prep for the finals and that and all. Yeah. Okay, not the period that I wanted. But you get basically the yeah, you get like an overall thing, and then you finish the Gymnasium, you get something called Abitur, which is Latin and stands for going away, if I remember it correctly. I should have googled it. Yeah, but that's it basically. And you need basically the Abitur to study in Germany. Like, I'm sure there are some things you can study that doesn't need it, but most things need it. Okay, what the fuck is wrong with me today? Oh, nice. What the fuck that was so? People, mein Flare, please spawn where needed. Yeah. The fuck? Those mannequins are doing weird things. Okay, I got through it. Yeah, which you need to basically study and go to college. Some allow you to just study it after you complete year 10 of school, which just shows how stupid this system is, with it not being consistent at all. Also, like, if you just complete 2 years of the Gymnasium, of the Abitur, so year 12, you get a different kind of diploma degree, whatever you want to call it, which just, it's weird that, like, Germany has such a complicated school system. It's like, why don't we not just keep it simple? Why do we have to complicate things? Like, at all? It doesn't make any fucking sense. But hey, welcome to Germany. we like to complicate of things. Yeah, but meanwhile, other countries have it with only like one school each, basically. But yeah, Germany decided to just have multiple systems. Which, yeah, like a lot of things in Germany, it dates back to a certain guy. How do I set this out at the minute? Yeah. Which, not a surprise that it basically dates back to that one guy. What doesn't date back to him? I didn't check if I got a new record. Anyways. Yeah, so this kind of dates back to him. But also, we stuck around with it. And I do not understand why. Like, it just rewards good students and punishes, like, bad ones even more. But sometimes you're just not, like, developed enough for, like, to decide at, like, age 10 that you may study. Like, come on. In my recommendation, I stood Realschule, so middle ground, and maybe Gymnasium, so the highest level. Yeah, it was it was smarter to decide for like the middle ground. But yeah, the thing that I forgot to mention is there's also a school that combines it all, so a Gesamtschule. It covers everything, so no matter what no matter what degree you wanna get, you can get it there. So, except of course for college degrees. But yeah, it's and even that is split into two versions. And like, come on, could we just have one thing that is not split into 8 different things? No, that would be too easy. Yeah. Basically, yeah, I mean, to be fair, it kind of puts the school system into of Germany quite nicely. Like, it could have been too easy to just have one system. Yeah. But the problem that I think most people have is A, you can't really decide a child's future at like age 10 if they may study later on in their life. Or if they don't study later on. It was like, what? At age 10, my life was simple. I had fun playing video games and that was it. Like, it didn't, yeah, about, like, if I want to study stuff. Which is insane. Yeah. But besides that split system, just punishing students that bloom later in their life, or like not in the first 10 years of their life. Yeah, funny thing is, how you get graded in school is like the first 2 years of school you do not get grades at all. You only get like a summary of the year written by your teacher, which just says stuff like, oh yeah, they tried enough, yeah. There's potential there's potential that's not used, or stuff like that. Yeah, troublesome, had troubles communicating with the other students or understanding them, stuff like that. So the base stuff that is nowadays like on the back with just one sentence now in the later school forms. But yeah, it's why? Yeah, and from year 3 and onwards you get grades, which we don't even use. Like I think most of the English, so like UK and America, we don't use letters, we use numbers going from 1 the best to 6 the worst. And then we have to, and we also have like 1 plus with which is basically the best, not a single mistake done, to like 6, which has no minus or plus at all. And unlike in the English language, we don't skip a number. Like, what is it? The E is missing, so you go from D to F instantly. Yeah, we don't have that. We go from 5 to 6. Yeah, but first you get no grades, then you get grades for 2 years, then the school decides, or your parents decide your future with like the knowledge of 2 years, which is fucking insane in my opinion. Like, come on. You can't really decide a child's future in just 2 years. Anyways, also, what doesn't make any sense is not what, like, as soon as you get into the Abitur, so like the last 2 years of school, you also get the new system, which is just points instead of grades, which is also so fucking weird. Like, what the fuck do you mean? I had like what grades for? Yeah, I had normal grades for like, what is it? From like year 3 to year 11, and now just for 2 years I get points instead of grade. So every grade is just a number basically now. So 1 plus is 50 points, with a 6 being 0 point. The more points, the better, of course. Because I have to collect points to be allowed. Okay, that pillar just didn't want to move. Yeah, get now points, which is, and the points depend, and I need to collect a certain amount of points over like 2 years to be allowed into the final exams. And like, yeah, it's fucking weird. Yeah, but also I put that way too high. I just noticed. Oh no, no, it's fine actually. I never know. That shouldn't be that opening. That one. Yeah, it's, I don't know. Hello. And like it's just weird. Like, so with the stuff like picking, when, that like at the early age, the future of the kids is decided. Because, for example, in elementary, I sucked at math. I had like 1 exam that I like did well in, and then like in the Realschule, which is, I would say the closest thing is like high school, I suddenly was the best or the second best in math class, and I basically aced every exam of almost every exam. Like, no one could have predicted that, but like, so that's just a perfect example of why the system is stupid and why I am stupid now. Where's the second one? Ah, it's that. Yeah, it's, I still don't understand it to this day. But now in well, the school that I now visit to do the last 3 years, get Abitur, I now suck at math again. So you can't really decide where a student should go. Even after like 10 years, it's hard because like every time the school's form changes, it's also like things getting harder and shit like this. So it's hard to predict stuff like at all. Also like I don't like the street cleaners. Anyways, I don't know. The street cleaner is once when I leave this area. So yeah, it's weird, definitely. Like, I think even like after what 6 years, so when the kids are like 12, it's still a bit early in my opinion. But it's also so fucking weird why it's not just unified in Germany. Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Yeah, next thing. I think, besides of course the students, which I wanna go into later, I think one thing I noticed a lot now in my 12 years of school. Yeah, summer break is in 2 weeks, so I'm 2 weeks off from completing my 12th year. Is teachers are employees of the state, so they are in a different tax bracket, basically pay no taxes. They're called Verbeamte. They will be Verbeamtet, which is basically just, yeah, they work for the government. Yeah, they don't pay taxes or just very little. But one fun quirk of that is if you get sick as a worker in Germany and it's for a longer time, you're after like, what is it, 3 weeks? No, or a bit longer even, your salary is being reduced into just the one from your insurance, which is 60% of your base salary. For like missing work long enough. Yeah, you just don't have that. So which is weird. Wait, what? Oh my god, the crease not fit. Wait, why is the door not opening? Wait, do I have? No. Yeah, which makes like no sense at all. How am I already at 22 minutes? No way. No fucking way I'm at 22 minutes already. I barely got through stuff. Yeah. Hi, Benjamin. Yeah, so that's one thing. Because I just want to mention how stupid it is. During my time on the Realschule, I had a teacher which who taught a weird combination of like courses. He taught business or economics rather. He taught sports, and he taught woodworking, which is a wild fucking combo, in my opinion. Did he teach anything else? No, that's the combo he teach. Like, he got a child, parental leave, perfect, no problem. He gets back, goes on a trip or something, breaks his leg, sick leave, gets back, takes the rest of the parental leave because he split it up basically, which is possible. Yeah, and then he got back for like 2 weeks and then had the next medical situation, but this time it was he didn't fully recover from the broken leg, so yeah, he like almost he ripped like a nerve, and not ripped it, but he damaged one. So yeah, next time sick leave. So he was like out for like half the year in total, or even longer. Like, as a student, it's nice. Like, no school, which is cool. Like, I'm not gonna complain about not having to spend time with idiots, but yeah, maybe the system should be reworked that teachers just can't pull this move. But also like, I mean, it could be just pure coincidence. But also like, in Germany, there's child payment, and I don't remember the numbers, but one thing for sure is teachers get paid double of it. So when I visited my old school because it got a new building, I talked to him with like 12 girls I was in a class with, and like he mentioned, oh yeah, my wife is pregnant again. We're having another child, which is batshit insane. Like this child payments he get from Germany, from the government, is more than some salaries in Germany, which is insane in my opinion. Like, what the fuck do you mean? You get paid more with by having just 2 child than a worker? I'm not gonna say remove that system. It's fucking awesome that parents get financial support, but till basically the childs turn 18 and have a job. So if the child gets work sooner, the child payment is stopped sooner. But if they only start like getting like having a workplace or like a job, they keep the child payment till the child gets a job, which is, for example, the reason why after like the age of 16, parents have to get like a form from the school the child goes to, to prove like the government, hey, my child is still in school. Another record. We still need child support payments. Welcome to fraud, by the way. Which is like cool, but also like, I mean, I get it. Motherfucker. Hi, thanks. My major problem just with that is like teachers get paid double plus their already high base salary, because they also pay less taxes, so they just swim in money if they are smart, which is something that most people do not have the luxury of. Like this. I'm gonna take this. Yeah, but also like fuck is that bullshittery. But I also had like a German teacher, and he just was sick for 2 months straight. We wrote our exam. He was like there for like a week before the exam and like half a week after the exam. We got our old exam back, wrote our new ones. She went back into being sick. And we had to learn basically everything on our own for like half a year to a year. Yeah, it was closer to a year. Fun. Definitely. How did he die? Oh! Chandelier dropped on him. That's insane that the chandelier dropped on the virtue. Virtue? No, Providence. Yeah, but also like and then she blamed like us for having bad grades in German, which is like, but you went there for like a year. How are we supposed to learn the language if you're not there to teach us it? Yeah, which is also something which is fucked up in my opinion, that the school rather blames the students instead of like the teachers. So if the teacher is sick, the students have no idea what to learn. The school will just blame the students for it and will not like look at it and like change the grades or not let the exam count in that case. No, it just counted like regularly. So if you got, I don't know, a bad grade because your teacher was just missing half the year, yeah, not the school's problem, it's your problem. You could have learned. I'm glad we got an substitute teacher for like the last half a year or so, and it's insane. Side tangent. After we got that substitute teacher, everybody had good grades out of the sun. I wonder why. Maybe because I don't know. The teacher was just not there to teach us shit, and the second we got a teacher to teach us things, we learn stuff probably. So it's our fault that we didn't learn. Definitely. Okay, but I didn't know that inside hits provinces. Apparently it does not. It, good. Yeah, fun. But also she was just such a weird teacher. Like, one of the things that we still talk about to this day is how she just started dancing with one of the students in the middle of the class, which is insane. Like, if that would have been a male teacher, she would have been, yeah, I don't know. He acted weirdly around the student, but not like in the way of, okay, she's a pedophile, but more of in the way of, okay, yeah, we get it that we favor that student. Stop glazing him so much. We others need like to learn stuff too. Yeah, shitty experiences with German teachers. That's standard. Yeah. This is... Oh. I forgot about the virtue. And the new virtue spawn. Anyways. No, das. But yeah, it's quite weird how the school just didn't do anything earlier. Like, this was a thing with her just missing over like the year, but like the school took like action at the end of our school time. Yes. Damn, could have you maybe acted a little bit faster? It would have definitely helped with the grades of us. But no, apparently they did not care at all. Hit that fetch your fucking dino. It is that. What the fuck am I missing? Oh my fucking god, schisms. What the fuck am I? Hi. What the fuck was that? Anyways. The next topic I want to talk about is like yeah, the system or like what the teachers are supposed to like teach is just fucking old. Like, just for an example, IT. I take an IT course because I need it. It's the only really thing I'm good at besides the stuff that I have to take. And yeah, the teacher was like, yeah, we're gonna learn programming, but my hands are tied sadly, so I would have teach you a different programming language with a different tool, but I'm forced to teach you Java over BlueJ. And like we had to write our exam with BlueJ, which is quite an annoying task. I think everybody who used BlueJ in the past knows what I'm talking about. Especially on like old systems. This thing just, that stupid thing didn't want to work really. Like, oh yeah, it's saved. Like, oh yeah, here's a mistake. Yeah, what is the mistake? How can I fix it? Nah, not gonna show you. Thanks. Like, we used a different programming tool during our classes because his hands wasn't tied with that. But yeah, during the exams we had to use BlueJ, which is yeah, fun. Like, that tool, the program we used in class just told you the problem, gave you the error code, and basically said what you were doing wrong. Meanwhile, Blue Jay just sat there and was like, "Yeah, you made a mistake." I'm not gonna elaborate further. Have fun with it. I don't care that your code is broken. That's not my problem. It was definitely fun to have in the exam. Yeah, very fun to have just error code pop up in the middle of an exam, and like the program not telling you what you're doing wrong. Just like, oh yeah, problem in this. I don't know what the problem is. Go fuck yourself. It's your grade. Gotcha. And yeah, but there's also like a different ton of stuff. Like in German, we are forced to read certain books or literature, and it's every time just some old shit. Like we read Recht, and this guy is, I think, already dead. So what? In English, we were able to vote, but only because I took the basic English course, not the advanced one, because I already picked advanced math. Yeah, that was way better of an exam. Because we didn't have to bother with reading like an old as book that no one really cared for. But like they don't change that stuff. For example, the things that the teachers have to teach us in IT is like what older than I am. So it was like decided in the early 2000s, which is always fun to hear. Like, oh yeah, computers, the thing that like evolved the most between like 2000 and now. Yeah, no, that teaching is like in like the 2000s. So like to this day we have so many things just missing. Like I don't care about like musical theory, but sure I will learn it instead of, I don't know, how to file my taxes. Oh no, not really needed. I mean it's not as complicated as in America. When you're employed. If you're employed, yeah, it's good luck. But during the yeah, no, during G was I'm going stupid. Fuck. I'm losing my train of thought, like always. Yeah, next topic is, and this is probably going into another one with it being students being just fucking dicks overall. And I think that's a universal thing, not just a Germany thing. I think there's not a single planet in the world where the students aren't just bullying each other on a regular basis. But hey, I could dream for a better place. Yeah, students being dicks is quite obvious a bad thing. But also like, teachers don't do shit against it. They act like their hands are tied in that, but it's not. It's clearly not. Those fix. Anyways, but yeah, they always act like that. Oh yeah, we can't really do anything. They need to see it. The word of mouth, or like what the student says is not usable. Bullshit. And I think that's just fucking stupid. And also like, oh yeah, parent-teacher meetings may happen, but it never stopped someone from doing it again. So truly, what is the reason for it? Bastions continue with what they're doing, and like the victims of the bullying just continue getting bullied, and it's generally insane. Also stuff like not only students being dicks, but also I can only speak for Germany and for the schools that I visited and for the classes that I am in or I was in. How can people be this stupid? Like, come on. Is it that hard to speak at least a little bit of English or at least understand the language after like what, 12 years of having it? Because apparently this is too much to ask for students nowadays who understand a language that they've been being taught since they were 6. Yeah, no, apparently this is nowadays too much to ask for. Like, the English language is getting butchered in school. I don't mean like the typical butchering of like, oh yeah, it's not the language type of butchering, but holy shit, that is not English anymore. What the fuck are you talking about? And also like, in Germany, we get teach the British English, but then out of the school we just get teach the American version of English for like a year, and then the Australian version for like a year. Where's the last guy? Game? Akita? Ah, great. It's the guy didn't he fell out of bounds. Ah yes, disintegration route. Focus. Okay, Schism facing in and out of where. Not again. Okay, great. My game bugged out twice now in this stupid room. Yeah, but also like, okay, not getting math. Like after that gets more advanced is fine, I guess. Math gets complicated after some time. But like understanding English is, come on, everybody should get it. And like after, and which is even worse, is like, if you speak the American version of English or like write it out, so you write color without O and U, just with the O, apparently you get points taken away because you misspelled it. But it's later on in school it's just that like, yeah, okay, I don't care which version of English you're speaking, just stick to one, so don't switch between them, which, yeah, it's fine. Will that come with clear one? Yes. I need to focus for the fight. Okay, that's why I wanted to focus. But yeah. Apparently, even if I focus, I still forgot to fight like always. Nice. Double nice. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, set. Come on. Like, nice, got one down. Nice, both down. Yeah, what I wanted to talk about is, where was I? Yeah, this is in the next stairs room. Student sucking has English language. Yeah, I think I have said everything I wanted to say about like the English courses. Yeah, the thing I would say is a bit more like, yeah, behavior of students. It got to a point in our on my old school that like the janitor didn't want to replace the bathroom stall doors because they were just so often removed by students that he just decided to stop with it. So yeah, boys' bathroom, no doors at all. And like, yeah, water overflowing everywhere. Basically, since elementary, there's always something with the bathrooms. Yeah, the thing that I want to talk more about is just minorities in German schools just are not safe, or rarely are safe. So if you just nice. I have time to talk. Basically, they have no safe space really. I mean, sure, some schools have like a teacher to talk to in like situations, but not all schools have them. And some schools have it in a weird way, like, which shows how unfair it is. But like this time, not towards like girls and women. No, this time it's unfair against boys because apparently boys don't need help in school, like with mental health. Yeah, fun. Yeah, I mean the best thing is like on my school we have, on my current one we have like 3 teachers who do this like mental health thing, and like 2 of them are for the girls and 1 is universal. So cool, thanks. But also like this still doesn't help that if you're part of the minority, you are getting bullied every single day. It may even get to a point where you switch schools, which isn't an escape. Like there's a quick story time. There was this trans guy, this trans wife, who was on a different school in my country, in my town, and he got bullied so that he left the school and joined our school because like we had a mutual friend there, and yeah, and he also got into my class, and yeah, the bullying didn't stop at all. So yeah, did the teachers do anything against it? Fuck no. Like, why should they? Like, their responsibility that the students feel safe? No, it's the students' responsibility. But also like, when I visited at school, I learned that like there's a trans girl on that school, but like only the teachers know it. And yeah, it's totally a safety thing for her, which I totally understand. None of my teachers, not even my teachers, know that I'm trans, which is definitely a safety thing for me. But yeah, it's fucked up. That she can't be really out. Okay. No wonder I couldn't grab it. It was broken. Okay. Cool game. The fuck? Anyways, so yeah, it's quite hard for like trans people especially. But like, if as soon as you're part of any minority, you get constantly made fun of by other students, which well can get to a point of oppression, obviously. And like also like teachers rarely give a fuck about you. Like it's literally the first time that I heard that the teachers cared about you. And I've been on this planet for 18 years now, so doing it like first time in 18 years is concerning, to say the least. Like, how the fuck am I missing everything? Oh shot. How do I continue? I have to go here, right? And then have these here. Yeah, basically that's a problem. But what I also think is a huge problem is, yeah, the teachers often only pretend to care, or like not really interested in the students' problems, or at least that's what I'm getting from the signals that the teachers give out. But also like trusting teachers is kind of a risk also, because how do I put this? I had a teacher on my old school who liked them younger, to put it that way. Yeah, it's quite disturbing. Like, the person you want to go to safety is attracted to you, even though you are a minor. Not good at all. But so basically my whole year found out, because like he made an advance, like one of the girls in one of the classes. Oh yeah, not in my class, but in, I think it was one of the other ones, because it's like 4 classes. Yeah, we were 4 per year, and yeah, it's fucking awful. Weird as like basically everybody from my year saw the photo he sent to that girl, except for me, which is great. And I think I don't really need to say it out loud what the photo is, or what is in that photo. Because like I said, I never saw it. I just heard from stories. And I didn't check if this was another first time. I'm not gonna do that mission. I'm already at 50. Ach, du heilige Scheiße. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. Now I'm just gonna pick something first. Yeah, bridge run. Bridge runner. Bridge runners, okay. Yeah, it's awful, honestly, that stuff like this happens. And like that you just can't really trust teachers anymore. Like as soon as it happens once, you just lose all the trust in teachers. But after, like before that, you trust teachers. It happened once and you struggle with it. The other problem is, I think, teachers are they're there because they're forced to. They can't really pick the schools they wanna teach at. So some teachers are just there, and also sometimes it just feels like they're pretending. So, like, you could show signs of like depression and stuff, but as long as you don't write it out, they're not gonna say anything. Like, you would have to tell them stuff, to have them be like, hey, are you doing okay? Notify like the class teacher or so. Yeah, no, as long as you don't tell them or like write it out in a way, they do not care. But yeah, also some teachers are just sided to one of the genders. Like, I had a girl in my class. Everybody was like, yeah, she's annoying. And yeah, she was annoying in class. A boy said like, hey, could you shut up? I wanna listen to what the teacher is saying. Who got into trouble? Yeah, the boy. To say the least, the teacher was definitely not a fan of the boys, like total. Like, the opinion of a boy was just ignored. If like the boy tries to make someone shut up, it didn't care, that she didn't care. But if a girl was talking in class, she didn't care either. Yeah, but like, teachers are pretending most of the time that they care. But you can't really do anything about it. You would need to fix the system, and fixing the system will take time, a lot of time, and a lot of resources. But my government is busy doing other things. Topic for another time. I'm hitting the 50-minute mark. I think I'm gonna stop it with this. Yeah, German school system broken as fuck. This is problem. Needs to be fixed. I will definitely talk about it a bit more later, like in a later video. But I think for this week it's it. God damn it. Before I end the video, side note, I may upload a second video tomorrow around the time. Like, I have so many topics I want to talk about. But this is only maybe, so don't expect it to be released tomorrow. But it could happen. Yeah, that's the end. Second video done. Second weekly yap done. Everybody who stayed, thanks. Obviously, this video is longer than the last one. Yeah, thanks for watching, and have a great day.